Okay, everyone, so I just got the Beetles Gel Nail Kit. I actually paid for this myself, so this is a very honest review of the item. Most videos, I guess, on YouTube are people who were sponsored or given the product for free, but you can rest assured that you will get an honest review because I purchased it myself on Amazon. So here we are unpacking the kit. It comes with an application guide. It's very helpful. Lots of great details and tips on how to apply. These are the nail tips themselves. I believe they're gel based off of the way that they reacted to having acetone on them when I was cleaning up some mistakes. You'll notice that they're individually bagged and they have different numbers on each bag. That is the glue. This is the most important piece to the puzzle. It is the glue that you will use to apply the form, and then you put it under the lamp. It actually adheres pretty good. That is the USB cord for the lamp. Then I'm going to pull out the Beetles lamp. It's a little small lamp, but this kit is comparable to the kiarasky and the Apres kit. It's a little small lamp. You plug in the USB and you put your finger on, and then it will turn on, and when you remove your finger, it automatically turns off. There isn't an on and off switch. So I'm just kind of organizing my little stuff to get ready to start the process. I'm not a professional, and I am just trying my best to figure out how to do this with, the instructions and everything provided. As you can see, those are the numbers. It kind of helps you choose the perfect fit nail. However, in my case, I have very narrow nail beds, so the numbers didn't work for me. I ended up having to just choose the nails that actually fit. So I went over the instructions really carefully so that I didn't make any mistakes. It does mention that you can use your own pH bond in the process, but it wasn't provided. So of course, being that I do a lot of at-home things, I did have pH bond available at the house. But as again, I'm just kind of going over everything, pulling out my extra stuff. This is my little drill. It's not professional, but it gets the job done. Especially on a set like this, it'll work just fine. It's the Kiss drill. And those are all the pieces that it comes with. You're able to kind of scrub callus off your feet and do nice acrylic sets. I got this at the beginning of the pandemic because that's when I started to do my own nails, and it's come in handy. Then this is the gel that I have this gel polish. I also got this from Amazon. I have all these colors to choose from when I'm done. I didn't use the Beetles nail polish. I used my own polish instead, because I also have a lamp that I got off of eBay from one of the China websites, and it actually works really well to cure the gel polish. The Beetles lamp was kind of small, and it would have been very time consuming to do one nail at a time. However, I did use their lamp to cure their own glue, but I didn't use it to cure the gel polish because, as I said, it was too time consuming. So moving on, we're going to get started. By the way, I have hyperpigmentation on my hands. I'm not sure why, because I don't do hair full time and I don't expose my hands to products. I don't know if this is just hereditary, but if anybody has any great tips on how to lighten up hyperpigmentation on the hands, I would appreciate it. So as you can see, the most annoying part of this drill is that the light stays on while you're drilling. I mean, it does the job, but the light being on kind of makes it hard for the camera to kind of show you the details of really just how much the drill actually does work. So I just changed bits because there is like cuticle that I was trying to get all that skin out, because I'm trying to make sure that I prep the nail really well to be able to get the best adhesion using the Beetles glue and form. So now I'm just going ahead and just doing, like, a light manicure process on my nails to be able to start the putting the nails on. I mean, it says that it should take about 3 minutes to put all of the nails on. I found that it took slightly longer, but that's probably because I'm a beginner with these type of things. But I will say that it took me under 10 minutes to just put all the nails on. And I think that it's partly because my nail beds are extremely narrow. The average standard thumbnail is too wide for my thumb. It required a lot of drilling and a lot of filing. So then I just decided to give up on trying to use the proper nail based off of the numbered bags. And I just did the best fit for me. And I ended up flying through that. Now, this gets a little tricky because this lamp, although it does the job, it is extremely lightweight. And then pulling the cord and trying to plug it into a you need to actually plug it into a plug. So it's just falling all over the place because I'm plugging it into the plug and pulling the plug just a little bit, and because it's so lightweight, it's just, it won't even stay kind of flat on the surface. But we'll get it together. So finally, when I finally figure out my lighting situation and I've unplugged and plugged in various things at my vanity area, I finally figured out how to get this bad boy to sit up straight. So the rest of this process is going to be me just actually doing the nails, so you can see kind of how you put the glue on, you add the tip, and then you put it up under the lamp, and then it really starts to dry fast. You can feel the fact that it pulls. You can feel the nail kind of getting tight. And I've been bathing with them and bumping them, and I haven't had any nail fall off. This is a pretty lengthy video just showing you the process, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is doing a part 2 to this video where I show you like my finished nails. This video was kind of long, so I just showed you doing one. It's really difficult to try to get this done on camera, so my hat is off to all the professional YouTubers that have more experience than I do that get this all done in one shot, or are able to make it happen and come together cohesively. Because for me, this is a real live review, and I was just trying my best to get my products laid out in front of me, organized, and actually apply the nail. So I'm sorry for the chaos, but this is a really honest review. Now that is the pH bond that I used by Gelish. I'm going to go ahead and put on that pH bond, which is supposed to ensure that the whole nail stays on at least 2 weeks. The instructions say that you can get 21 days out of this. We shall see, but I would think at least 10 to 14 days. So I found the nail that fits. I put the pH bond on. I brushed the glue inside of the nail. I'm probably going to brush a little bit more. And then I'm going to put it onto my thumb, push it up to the nail bed. And the key is to hold it. I've done this a few times, and holding the nail while the light is on is the way to go. If you actually just lay the nail on top, it'll lift back up, and then you will be drying something that's not actually flush. So it's best to keep your finger somewhere on the form so that you can make sure that while the light is on, it's going to start tightening up and drying quickly, that it's actually flush. that was a mistake that I made a few times in this process. So I'm just gonna let you guys go through it in real time. I'm not actually speeding anything up. This is just what it is. And this is how long it took for it to cure. Okay, so we're at the end here. I went ahead and shaped the nail the way I wanted to. I did a square tip. I chose my white gel polish, and just for the demonstration, I'm going to use the Beetles, but I will not do my entire hand using this small light. And this is what it ended up being. It turned out great. I did use liquid peel off latex, but once I peel that off, it'll look perfect at the nail bed, and that's the review. It works, looks great. If you're interested in a clean polish, use this.